Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Non-Stop Talking with your girl here, Vivian Liu. Today I am filming my January 2020 watching wrap up. I was about to say reading. I already filmed reading. This is watching. This month I went to the cinema twice, which was nice. It's always good to push myself to be out and about and meeting up with people and friends. Anyways, I completed 4 Chinese dramas. One of them was actually a variety singing program, 1 Chinese special, 4 movies, and 3 seasons of 2 different shows. First, let's start with the Chinese dramas because there's quite a lot of them. I was on a Chinese drama kick this month. I don't know how it happened, but it happened and it happened. First Chinese drama that I completed this month is the Untamed Chen Qingling, and this is a 2019 drama based off a BL novel, which is the reason that it piqued my interest and why I watched it. It's conveniently on Netflix and I enjoyed it a ton. I have a show thoughts video for it, which is why I will keep this short and link that video in my description. I would highly recommend this, especially if you are a fan of the xianxia genre like me. Plus, Xiao Zhan is just so dreamy and I am now a fan of his. I ended up giving this a 3.85 out of 5 and will be picking up the book soon because I am so intrigued by the story. The second Chinese drama that I watched is Go Squid, 亲爱的热爱的. I know that the English name is a little weird, but it does kind of make sense. Don't be turned off by the weird title. I also have a show thoughts video for this 2019 drama, so I will keep this short as well. Overall, Gogo Squid is a very cute first love story with an age gap. It's sweet and I was just dying from how adorable the main relationship is. I wasn't a fan of the multiple flashbacks and some other things, but overall I had such a fun time and there was quite a bit of young eye candy in this. I ended up giving this a 4 out of 5. Number 3 is just like a special episode, so it's not actually the full drama, but number 3 is A Love So Beautiful, 致我们单纯的小美好. So this came out in 2017 and it's a first love story about like an intelligent guy and his not so smart like classmate girl, and I watched this I think 3 years ago and actually loved it. Or I remember loving it. I at that time didn't know that there was like a bonus special episode after the conclusion, so I went on Netflix and watched that like bonus episode. Honestly, it really didn't do anything for me or for the story, but that's okay. I remember the drama being entertaining and that Hu Yitian is such a cutie. I was considering watching Handsome Siblings, which stars Hu Yitian, but the trailer doesn't look that great and I think Hu Yitian kind of looks better in like contemporary setting than in like ancient setting, so I don't know right now. If you are watching Handsome Siblings on Netflix or wherever you're watching it, let me know your thoughts and whether I should watch it or not, or whether I should just push through for the cute Hu Yitian. Number 4 is Put Your Head on My Shoulder, 致我们暖暖的小时光. So this came out in 2019 and it's written by the same author who wrote A Love So Beautiful, which I already just explained. I loved it. And fun fact, the author who wrote, you know, A Love So Beautiful, Put Your Head on My Shoulder, another book of hers is actually being adapted into TV for 2020. I will watch that, but I have to admit that the trailer kind of comes off like it's not as good as its 2 predecessors, but we won't know until the drama actually comes out, and like I said, I will probably watch it. But the focus here is Put Your Head on My Shoulder. I do have a show thoughts video for this, so once again I'll keep this short. It's cute. I enjoyed it and almost loved it. I think the best thing about this is that the two main characters have really good chemistry and the relationship progression is really well done. I ended up giving it a 3.75 out of 5. Number 5 is our song 我们的歌. So this recently ended. So it started at the end of 2019 and then wrapped up in 2020. They actually did like a special for Lunar or Chinese New Year, depending on what you want to call it. And the premise of this show is to pair a senior singer with I guess you can consider new, but they're all really not that new, but like a younger singer, and then just seeing how like these two singers from different generations, what kind of sparks will fly between them if they were to create a duet together. And then obviously there's this competition aspect, and this show or this singing program was so good. So good. I was watching it with my mom and my dad, and we were like waiting for episodes every week because we were like, this is just so much fun. It's such a relaxing competition show. There's not like cattiness, and there's not like stupid like holding off the results, not letting you know, like there's none of that like just gimmicky like dragging out stuff. It really is just purely like good singing, fun competition. Like I don't know, I don't want to go too long about this, but the reason why I picked this up was because Xiao Zhan is in it, right? And honestly, his singing improves so much week to week, and I have so much respect for his hard, like, working work ethic. Nonetheless, the person who really stole the show for me on the like younger generation side of the singers is Zhou Sun. Oh my god, I like have heard of his songs, but it's not until watching the show that I realized how precious, funny, and his voice is just so angelic. And I was so in love that there was just a period of time where I was just listening to his playlist on Spotify while driving to work. His voice is beautiful. I can't sing, I'm so sorry. I won't do that again. Anyways, his partnership with Li Keqing and their group Qing Shen Shen is my favorite team. My second favorite team is the duel between Fei Yuqing and Ayunga. This is supposedly Fei Yuqing's like last thing that he's doing before he retires, and this show was like created such a good tribute for him. It was just so emotional. Like that's another reason why to watch. Like Fei Yuqing, like oh my god, his career has spanned for so long, and just like he's just such an amazing and respectable person and musician, and oh my god, I am just rambling now. I was originally going to do a show thoughts for this, but I was like, would I have that much to say? And now I realize I do have a lot to say, but I feel like I've already said so much of this here. Let me know in the comments if you would like a show thoughts for 我们的歌 2019. But yeah, and then I just really want to quickly say that my third favorite pair is Yan Yingcai and Liu Yuning, and from this I was introduced to the adorable Xiao Gui and learned that Zhou Huajian is actually really funny, and I really like the comedic duo of Da Xiaozhou and oh my god, stop it Vivian, stop it. Okay, at this point, like I don't know, let me know if I should do a show thoughts for this, because I also want to talk about like the competition aspect of it, but I don't want to like spoil anything. So I have so much to say about this now. Wow, how do I have so much to say about this? Oh god. Okay, let's move on. I talked way too much about our song, so we're gonna wrap up the other things real quick. The next category we have is movies. The first thing that I watched in theaters this month is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I was disappointed. It wasn't terribly bad. I just didn't like it. I gave it a 2 out of 5 and don't feel like talking about it anymore. The other thing that I watched in theaters is Knives Out. This was actually a really good murder mystery whodunit tale. I gave it a 3.6 out of 5, and I believe that I will have a video review for it up, so look out for that. So number 8 is Thor, and I know what you're all thinking, what, you're only finally now watching Thor? This isn't a rewatch? Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, it's on Amazon Prime now. If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch Thor, the first movie, and it was actually really fun. And I was just really impressed that I still found it entertaining today. And I gave it a 3.8 out of 5. I don't think I really need to go into detail about what it's about. Just know that I enjoyed it. The final movie I'll be talking about is Marriage Story. Don't hate me. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Okay, I went into this with the wrong expectations, and I completely agree that it's my fault. It's totally, entirely my fault. I have a written review as to why I gave this a 3 out of 5 if you aren't offended by my low rating for this beloved film. I feel so wrong for not loving Marriage Story. Like, I feel like my life doesn't make sense. But yeah, let's stop talking about the movies and let's wrap this up with quickly going through the shows that I watched this month, or well, more so completed. Anyways, number 10 is Numbers Season 5. This show revolves around two brothers. One is an FBI agent and the other is a mathematician, and then they come together and solve crimes. This show started off decent. I actually liked it quite enough to continue with it, but season 5 just took like a nosedive. So it aired from 2008 to 2009, and I ended up giving it a 2.8 out of 5. The next season is number 6, and that is the final one, and I hope that it will improve and end well. Like, bring back what attracted me to the show in season 1, please. Number 11 and 12 is 12 This Way. I don't know. Who cares? It's Chewing Gum seasons 1 and 2. So in short, this is about Tracy, who is a young woman living in a low-income neighborhood with her religious mother, socially awkward sister, and sassy best friend. The show starts and it follows her life and her adventure and journey in trying to lose her virginity and find love. I have had 2 people recommend me this show, and at first I was just like, okay, I'll get to it when I get to it, and now I regret that it took me so long to finally watch it because I absolutely adored it. It's super funny, so funny, hilarious. The first season came out in 2015. The second season came out in 2017. I gave both seasons a 4.5 out of 5. I literally binged it all at once over the weekend because I couldn't stop watching, because that's just how great it is. It's funny, witty, and the characters are super entertaining. I would love to see it make a comeback. It's on Netflix, so go watch it because I feel like there hasn't been enough people watching this show, and it's so funny and it's so entertaining. Give it a try. I swear it's good. Alright, that's the 12 things that I watched in January 2020, and now I'm done talking about them. Let me know in the comments down below what is something that you recently watched. Outro time. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in my next video whenever that is. Bye! What is the Chinese name for the Untamed?
未驯服的
What is the Chinese name for the Chinese show The Untamed?
中国展现了无声的